Before this video begins, I just wanted to say that I have wanted to talk about older games since I started my channel, so I plan to do that a lot more often than I have been. I will still review newer games on occasion, but my channel will be mostly centered around older games. Oh, and also, I just want to let everyone know that I'm not going to be releasing a video next week because I have finals next week, and I really need to get studying, so yeah, that's about it. So without further ado, let's take a look at LEGO GTA. Hello everybody, I'm Tomshark, and who here likes GTA? Most people should be raising their hands right now. Now, who here likes Legos? Everybody, literally everybody, should be raising their hands right now. So, in conclusion, who wouldn't want LEGO GTA? Or what I consider the equivalent. What I'm talking about here is an open world LEGO game where you can basically do whatever you want. And the game we're talking about today has the whole package. I had been pretty hyped for LEGO City Undercover since the early adverts for the Wii U, so when it came out around 5 months later, I was pretty happy about it. To explain in the most basic terms, this game is about a retired cop named Chase McCain who comes back to LEGO City to stop the fugitive Rex Fury, who he had previously locked up, from completing whatever evil plans he can conceive. And considering this guy tried to escape from police on a lawnmower, I feel he's pretty determined. For the sake of those who are actually interested in getting this game, I won't spoil the end. The only thing I can say is that it is one of the most dramatic endings to a LEGO game I have ever seen. Speaking of which, this is a LEGO game, which means all of the elements of one are here. We have really creative level design, we have a lot of stuff to build within those levels, and all of the people in this game are LEGO people, and we have the ever-popular trope of having to find a million collectibles in all of the levels. However, this time around we have even more collectibles than usual, because now there isn't just a bunch of levels to find stuff in, now there's an entire open world to explore along with the levels. Although most of the LEGO game elements are here, there are some new game aspects that are really cool. First off, we can now build things. I'm sure you're thinking, Tomshark, you said that like 2 seconds ago. Sure, you can build small objects really quickly, but now there are these things called super bricks scattered around the map, and you can pick up fragments of super bricks by breaking objects in the levels and in the open world of LEGO City. You then use those by specified rainbow LEGO platforms, and then you make the structure presented by the platform. You can make things from statues and sculptures to vehicle call-in points and helipads. One more thing. This is one of the only LEGO games I have seen that has its own story. Most LEGO games I've seen and or played have been based off of movies like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and Harry Potter, but the story I mentioned earlier was invented solely for the use of this game, and not only is the story original, but all of the characters are really cool and really funny. Most LEGO games are pretty enjoyable and comical, but LEGO City Undercover was one of the most recent LEGO games I've played that has really given me a good laugh. This was also one of the first LEGO games I saw with voice acting. Man, I really miss the olden days of unspecified grunting. Also, you know how in past LEGO games different characters have different abilities? Well, Chase McCain unlocks different abilities by finding different costumes throughout all of the levels. For example, there's a fireman, a construction worker, an astronaut, and a farmer. The farming mission is my favorite. Now it's time to get to the good part, the GTA elements. LEGO City in this game is basically a mixture of many different cities around the world. We have elements of San Francisco, New York, and Tokyo, and all of those places are really perfect for meddling around in and just causing trouble. Although the cops don't follow you around and try to stop you like they do in GTA, because you're a cop, it's still fun to just run into cars and make a mess of things. The things that make driving around and crashing into people like an idiot really cool are the unlockable vehicles and the one feature of LEGO games I neglected to mention earlier, the extras. Earlier on I mentioned the vehicle call-in points. By unlocking different cars back at the police station, you can call them in via the call-in point. So then you just pick whatever vehicle you want in whatever color you want and just watch the cars explode. Oh yeah, and don't forget to pick up the coins, cause you'll really need those. You can't buy anything without coins. Studs. And with the extras as I mentioned earlier, you can make your destructive drives even more dangerous. If you turn on the Super Ram extra, you go from GTA to Burnout, which for those of you who don't know is a racing game where if you crash into people, you get more points. There is even a mode dedicated to causing the most destruction. So basically, driving around in LEGO City Undercover with the Super Ram extra on is like the Destructo mode in Burnout. Sadly, this is what I do nowadays when I play this game.
I just drive around and smash into people because I'm a cop, and I can do whatever I want. After you beat the main story, you never get to see any of the main characters again. Ever. Unless you replay the missions, and you would only really feel the need to do that if you wanted to 100% the game. And even after that, you have no other options but to either stop playing the game, or drive around like a moron, crashing into people and sending them flying for amusement. I never actually 100% completed the game myself, but I've seen my cousin do it before, and not once throughout her playthrough was she able to have new interactions with the story's main characters. That is this game's one flaw. At least in LEGO Star Wars, all of the characters were just chilling out in the hub world after you completed each level. But in this game, they virtually disappear. Everything else about this game is amazing. But I miss you, Frank. I miss you. But replaying the game is worth it.
And that was LEGO City Undercover. I have been in love with this game ever since it came out, and I always have a blast when I revisit it. But considering you can't talk to any of the characters after the main story, I don't revisit it very often. All I wanted was a little epilogue for the characters or something on those lines, but I enjoyed the story and the characters while I could. I would definitely recommend this game, but for those of you who like a lot of replayability, you're out of luck. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next video. And who's hyped for LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, am I right, guys? Right?
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then hitting that like button lets people know that this is a pretty good video. And if you really liked the video and you want to see even more, then hit that subscribe button to see my upcoming videos. Hit the annotations to the left to see my past videos, and you can hit the annotation to the right to see my next video, considering it's out by the time you see this one. Yet again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next video. See you later! Want to know what happened to Chase when he was arresting Rex Fury the first time? Then just buy this prequel game on the 3DS that wasn't even as good as the first game. The chase begins!